President Obama today asking Congress for nearly $4 billion to deal with the ongoing problem of undocumented women and children crossing into the country illegally.
San Diego 6's John Carroll live in studio with how those billions might be spent. John.
Jim, Netta, the president is in Colorado tonight doing some fundraising. Tomorrow he flies to Dallas, Texas for a one-on-one meeting with one of his harshest critics. The White House's emergency plan for tackling the immigration crisis at the border now totals $3.7 billion. More than $1.5 billion of that is earmarked for border security and enforcement. Another nearly $2 billion is to house and care for the children, awaiting the badly backed up process of going before a judge and even then, most likely being deported. It's possible that abandoned schools like this one in Texas will be turned into temporary shelters. The remainder of the funds would hire lawyers, judges, to give these Central American children the due process required by a 2008 law that the administration inherited from the Bush White House. As the president gets ready to go to Texas, he's facing calls, even from some in his own party, to visit the border himself, especially after calling it a crisis. One visit which could take place is with Texas governor and Obama critic Rick Perry.
This administration has been an absolute failure.
The president is asking Perry to join an already scheduled meeting with community and faith leaders in Dallas tomorrow to talk about humanitarian needs. The so-called invite comes only after Perry asked the president for a meeting. No one from either side will confirm if the two will actually meet, but in the meantime, some members of Congress aren't letting up.
He really needs to go there and see this for himself and not just rely on his advisors, because this is a crisis that's ongoing.
When it comes to the president's requested funding, the White House threw down its own gauntlet today.
I would expect those individuals who are talking about this issue to back up that talk with action. And based on the rhetoric that we've seen from members of Congress, we hope that they'll act quickly.
Now, if the president and Governor Perry do actually meet, it will be their first face-to-face since the immigration crisis started spiraling out of control. 52,000 undocumented and/or unaccompanied children have crossed into the U.S. since October. Live in studio tonight, John Carroll, San Diego 6 News.